everyone, we're back with the next project in our 2018 paper pack challenge, and we are going to be making one of these gift bags with the box bottom on it. What we need is a piece of, I'm using, this is like a 110-pound cardstock for my base, and it is 5 inches by 6.5 inches. You need your wrap to go around the box, and this is 6 inches by 12 inches. This piece is going to trim out the top. It is 3 inches by 12 inches. These two pieces here are the handles. They're 1 inch by 9 inches. And this little piece here is just a trim piece for the bottom, and it's just 1/4 of an inch by 12 inches. Any of these trim pieces can be adjusted to whatever project you're making. This is not exactly the same as what I'm doing over here, but it's very close. I am using a thinner piece on the bottom on the one we're making now, and then on this one what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to increase the size of, or increase the height of the box by using a little bit larger trim, and I'll show you what I mean here. We do not need to score your wrap, but we do need to score this piece here. And all we are going to do is score it 1.5 inches on every side, and when I have something like that, all I do is simply go to the 1.5 inch mark, and I just rotate my paper on all 4 sides to the 1.5 inch mark and do it that way. Alright. So let me grab my scissors here. And we're going to cut in on the long sides up to your score lines. You're not really going to see this. I guess you could see the bottom of the box, but this is going to be wrapped. The wrap is going to go around this, so you're not really going to see this. You could use paper for this or regular cardstock. This made the box a lot more sturdy and a lot more rigid, so that's why I chose to use the heavyweight paper. So we will just stick some of this adhesive on our corners. I'm using score tape. It's a wonderful adhesive. Okay, make sure all those are down. Get my little tool here. This actually is easy to peel off with just your fingers, but just to guarantee it comes up quickly, I use my little tool sometimes. I'm just going to fold in those corners and try to line them up. Okay, so there's our base, our little box, and then the next thing we're going to do is actually we're going to take this strip of paper, which was 3 inches. We're going to take and put it on the 3-inch side. We're going to score it down the middle at 1.5 inches. And then we'll just kind of burnish that score line there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put the wrap inside the trim piece so that it gives me an extra little bit, say 1 inch height on my bag. Okay? What I'm going to do is to make things line up the way I want them to. This is my 1/2 inch score tape, and I know that I want to try to catch my wrap at about 1/2 inch up. So I'm going to just align this 1/2 inch score tape on the edge of both of these long sides, and that will help me line up the wrap like I want to. Okay, so we'll just do one side at a time. Let's do the front side first. So we'll peel off that, And I think what I'm going to do is lay my wrap on top, face down, because this is the front, just enough to cover that adhesive. And you want to line up your edges like this. There we go. Try not to make it stick until I absolutely want it to. Okay, so I've covered up that. Now, once we have that covered, this should go over and line up like we want it to as well. We'll just press that down. Okay, so see, we have our trim, and then I've gained, from our last box, I've gained just a little bit of height on my box. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we'll wrap this piece around our box there. And to do that, I'm going to once again take the 1/2 inch score tape, align the bottom of our panel with some score tape, and then one of the sides, and it really doesn't matter. So we'll go like that. Peel this off. And then we'll start with the side that does not have adhesive on the side. So we're going to start down here. And just line it up. I'm going to start in the middle of a long side, which now technically is the back of our box. Just press down. I'm lining my panel up, my wrap up with the bottom of that box we made. Just keep everything lined up at the bottom. Just like that. Keep wrapping it around. Keeping everything lined up. Then when we get this close, what we're going to do is peel off this other thing of adhesive backing. We're going to line up our bottom of the box and then stick our ends together just like this. Stick your hand in there. Give everything a nice press so it sticks together. Okay, perfect. So there's the box. Has our cute little scene around it with the panda bear and the fox and the dog. Really, really cute. Okay, so now to keep finishing out the box, what I'm going to do is take, excuse me, take this 1/4 inch strip, and this is 1/4 inch score tape. So we may get a little bit of overhang, and that's okay. We can fold it over. But I'm going to try to center this up on here. Just like that. And we'll peel our backing off. I wasn't going to put anything on the bottom of this bag because there's so much going on already, but I thought maybe one little strip of this glitter paper would make it kind of look like snow on the bottom of the box. So that's why I chose to do that. I'm going to start back here on the back and just run this on the very, very edge of the bottom. And then push that in like that. I have a little bit of black paper remnants on there, so I'll just trim that off. Okay, so there's that. So we have a little band of glitter on the bottom. That does look really cute. Now what we have to do is do our handles. So these two pieces, like I said, are 1 inch by 9 inches. And we are going to take on the 1 inch side, and we're going to score, actually, I'm going to do it over here. This is why this scoreboard is so great. There's actually a ledge on both sides, so when you slide the paper over to the right hand side, because I'm right-handed, it's easier for me to make small score marks on this side of the board. So, like I said, we're going to score at 1/2 inch down this piece. So if you're on this side of the board and you need to score at 1/2 inch, you're just going to score at the 11.5 inch mark. Just like that. And actually we didn't need to score all the way down, but I did. So basically what you should do is you should score probably about 5 inches of this in the middle. And then we will round the corners on all of these ends, but that's okay. We are going to put adhesive on here to make the two sides stick together, and we definitely don't want to do adhesive all the way down because our handles stick together throughout this area, but then right here on the ends we do not want adhesive because we want them to stay opened up to go on the box. So I'm going to take about probably 5 to 6 inches of adhesive and lay it in the middle of our handle. And I'm actually going to put another piece on this one. It needs to be on the edge so it keeps that handle closed. Alright. Okie dokie, so we'll fold it over. And then it leaves a little bit on the ends without adhesive. We'll just open them up. And those are going to be for where we attach to the box. Okay. I use these brads here. They're just regular like office brads, and you're not going to see them because we're going to cover them up with these little dots that I have, circles I have cut out with my 3/4 inch circle punch. Let's grab our hole punch. This is my small hole punch. I don't know what size of a hole punch this is, but it's not the regular size. It's really small. So we're just going to go about middle ways, maybe a little bit further down. We'll attach one of these handles. Let's see, let's do the same thing here. Where do I want that at? There, and we'll poke a hole over here. Okay. So now we'll take our brad, run it through our handle, run it through our box, close off the brad in the box, bring our handle over. Once again, put the brad through the handle, put the brad through the bag, and then close it off in the back. Cute, cute. All right. I think what I'm now, as you can see, this handle here, this side, is a little bit lower than this one, and I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is take this brad out, and I'm going to punch a hole a little bit higher up on this side. And you're not going to be able to see the other hole I punched because this is going, the handle will cover it up. So there we go, that's better. Okay, so now these are even. If you will notice on the box, the sample I made, this one here, These handles are 12 inches long. So if you would rather have your handles a little longer, you can keep them at 12 inches. So it's a 1 by 12 inch strip for your handle. If you would like shorter handles like this one, this was 9 inches. So you would cut the 1 by 9 inch strip for your handles, depending on, you know, what's the look you're going for and what do you prefer. I am going to go back to the hot glue gun and attach these with the hot glue gun just to make sure they stay. So I'm going to do that. I'll come back and take the picture and let you guys see the finished product. But it's actually a really good sized bag and it's really cute. You can obviously jazz it up with any kind of embellishments. That's the project for today, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next time.